Hey guys, in this video I want to talk to you about how to overcome that inner critic inside of your head, that voice that tells you that you're not good enough, that tells you that you are lacking something, that you shouldn't do something because there's too much risk, or whatever it is that you are hearing in your head. That's probably a thought or a belief. All of those little voices that you hear telling you negative things. I'm going to teach you how to overcome that. Okay, because if we can understand it, we can then overcome it, and then it won't affect us any longer. So here's the first thing I want you to understand. That little voice inside of your head telling you not to do something, or telling you not to wear that, or not to do this because you might get embarrassed in front of others. Like, for example, public speaking. As soon as you walk up to the front of a crowd, you start feeling nervous, you start being afraid. That critic is telling you to not do that because be afraid, people are going to judge you, people are not going to like you, right? And that's where that fear comes from. It's a little inner critic. Now, the way to shut down your inner critic is to first understand why it's even there. And the reason why you have all those voices and all those things that are telling you not to do things because of whatever reason, I want you to know that they are only there to help you, okay? Let me explain. When you walk up in front of a classroom or an auditorium or something where you're going to speak in front of a class or somebody, that little voice comes on, right? It starts to tell you, hey, you should sit down, you shouldn't do this because you might look foolish and people are gonna make fun of you and laugh and judge you, right? What is that little inner critic trying to do? It's trying to protect you from feeling bad, from feeling not good enough, from feeling, or it's trying to prevent you from people judging you, right? My fear, for example, is heights. I'm very afraid of heights. And so when I go up to like something that's too high and I start to feel those fears, it's basically my inner critic. Now, what is it doing? It is trying to keep me safe because it knows that if it scares me from heights, I won't go high enough, and then that way I'm out of danger. You see what I'm trying to say? So once you understand that all of these little voices are just trying to keep you safe, that's the first step. Okay, the second thing you need to understand is that in order to overcome them, once you understand that they're there to help you, now you can be like, hey, I understand that you're trying to help you, like you're trying to help me, like you kind of talk to yourself. I understand you're trying to help me, and I am okay, thank you. But this moment I want to do, I don't need you to protect me. Okay, that's the second step. And the third step is to just do it. Okay, whatever you're afraid of and that little voice is telling you not to do it, once you understand what it's doing and then you talk to it, it can move aside. Like, hey, inner critic, move to the side and let me do this. This is something I want to do. Once you do that, the inner critic will shut down, move aside, and let you take over. And that's how you overcome it. All right? It seems very simple, but it's very easy and hard to do at the same time because you got to understand this is something new to you. But you must understand your inner critic is there to help you. Just move it to the side. Let it understand that you understand that he's trying to help you and that you're just going to be all right. So you're going to take over this. Thank you.